Good evening, everybody. It's Matthew, and welcome to Skywatcher channel. And here again, tonight we're going to find what's going on up in the skies on the webcams around across the world. It's again now the 22nd of the 3rd, 2017. And it's 8:35 p.m. here in the Northern Hemisphere in the UK. And I just want to thank you all for viewing the channel and watching and studying what's going on in the skies. And also, we're seeing a lot of strange clouding again in the skies and chemtrailing. So let's get on with the footage, and thank you again for all your respect. And take care, have a nice evening. This is the Cassie Station Australian Antarctic Division cam. You can see that red light source that just went past. It's time-lapse cam, 21st of March, and goes up to the 22nd. And you can see the low, strange clouds that we see all over the place, the grey clouds. Very strange. And we've just got to keep on looking at all the different cams as well, because we're seeing all these objects that are up there in the heavens, and all these different light sources as well. So respect to the Australian Arctic Division, and we will keep an eye on this cam as well for all of you, because every day we're seeing strange skies, aren't we? So I'm going to move to another cam now, so respect to everyone. This is also the Davis Station cam, and also you can see on the background when it lights up rising ocean levels. I mean, look at it. And then floating icebergs. We're melting every single day. The whole system is melting. Last year wasn't like this on these cams. And look at the plasma in the background as well. There's the sun rising. You've got the binary twin that's rising with it every single day now. Huge changes to our planet all the time. And again, I shall keep an eye on the Davis cam as well. So respect to them parts of the world. And we're just going to see this, aren't we? I mean, the plasma just stays there in the skies. And we're seeing other different bodies up there as well. So respect to you on this one as well. On this, another one, the Davis Station cam, we get an object up here somehow. You'll see this. There is definitely objects that's being cloaked up there on these cams. And as you can see in a second or two, you'll see this celestial body that moves across the screen from this side going down. In a second or two, you'll see this going across here. It's not our sun, it's not our moon, it's something else that's illuminating in the skies. I can catch this for you now. Just down here. Very interesting to see this. Can you see this now? There it is. It's going across the sky there and then gone. Very interesting. So it's just basically keeping an eye on the skies all the time. Here again on this cam, it's a time-lapse cam. We're getting two objects of the sun and something else in the skies. As you can see how the cam is going all across, you can see that there's an object that's going across here as well. And also we see another object. Now there's a laser, something that's being shot in the sky here. You can see this, can't you? Very strange, isn't it? There's another object that's moving across the sky here as well. And again, being daylight, you'll see another celestial body that moves across the sky. Now we've got the sun that comes across here at the top of the screen. Okay? And also, a second or two, you'll see something else as well. I just want you to see this, okay? I'm going to try and catch this again for you. Here it is. Can you see this? Going across the sky now. There it goes and disappears. Here. I'm going to go to another image for you now, guys. Again, on this Mawson station cam, we're getting two light sources on the horizon. Okay, it's speeded up its time-lapse. We're getting two objects on the horizon here. You've got the sun that's going down, and then you've got this other object that goes across the sky. There it is. Did you see that? It goes across the sky. The sun had already gone down. Let's go and see if we can check this out again. I'm going to go again to see what we can find on this cam, okay? Because that object was definitely there, wasn't it, that went across the skies. You saw that there. That was the sun that had gone down. And then basically we get another object. Okay? So when the cam starts again, I'm going to show you this. Okay, let's have a look at this again. Now, showing there the 21st of March 2017, and it's from the morning start. Okay, as it's going through the day on this cam, speeded up. We've got the sun. You saw that now, and then there's another object that comes across the sky. Did you see that then? Very interesting. Two light sources, one from our natural sun, the Sol, and also the binary twin Nemesis. Also, again, the North Pole is just melting at a rapid pace. You can see the purple markings where the ice caps and everything are just basically cracking away from each other. It's just lots of icebergs that are floating around now, hitting different parts of the sea lining up there in the North Pole. And also the South Pole is being affected too because of these huge solar flares. They're coming down and just burning everything up. And also the sun is burning into the sea. But again, news reports, media stations are just not saying anything, are they, to the members of the public? Because we are in a real bad way right now. They just want to make out everything is absolutely fine. All the time. We just need to research all of their situation, don't we, to get the facts right and show the right images. Because I've been watching the different imagery and also the information that's going on about the poles. And basically, it is truly a situation now that is melting away, both sides, because we've got that heavenly body up there, Nemesis, with our sun. And both celestial bodies are actually causing a lot of problems out there in our inner solar system, sending out their huge, huge billions of miles an hour solar flares. And it only takes 8 minutes to travel over from where the sun is down towards our Earth, and our magnetic field is basically weakening each and every time. So it's, again, important to get the words out there. It's good to keep an eye on these as well, the aurora cams as well. You've got them ones that point straight up to the skies, very clear as well. And also you've got objects up there as well, so we're just going to keep an eye on them because they're in high definition. And also the moon calendar as well. So yeah, it's just very interesting. And also, as I say, that sometimes we don't get anything. You could spend days and nights with nothing whatsoever, and all of a sudden we're going to catch something, aren't we? All the time there's something that's being caught. It's again persistence and just basically just keeping a close eye out there, isn't it? And just being patient to be able to pick up something huge and also provide that as information on the video and send that out to you guys. So yeah, these are live cams, and basically we're just going to keep an eye on it. As you can see here on this live cam, we've got the moon that's being chemtrailed. These are all chemtrails on the footage there. It's just outstanding how they're getting away with this. I mean, all this here, you can see the ripples of the cloudings. There's objects. I mean, our moon is far too bright, and why are they chemtrailing the moon? Because it doesn't give off any VU rays or any harmful problems to our Earth. So it just makes you wonder why they're chemtrailing the moon as well, and I believe it's because another huge object is travelling with our moon right now. I'm going to go to another image view now. Here's another live Arctic cam. Okay, you can see the timestamp there, Wednesday, March at the 22nd. Time there is 1:23:36 PM. And again, you can see on this cam, can't you, these thick chemtrails spraying our sun. There's an object. Can you see this? It's just illuminating. I mean, the thing is, far too many chemtrails spraying all over the globe, aren't they? We're seeing this here in the UK as well. So it's just absolutely 100% that Nibiru is out there. And basically they're covering the celestial body so nobody can see it. So all these cams around the world, and choosing different cams, we're seeing these chemtrails every day, aren't we? Very interesting to study the different cams. I apologise about this cam being a bit blurry, but just the way it is. It's showing this on this GoPro music cam. Now the thing is, they've got their own cam that's pointing up. And again, I mean, if you can see the blue writing on the screen, it's saying Wednesday, March 23rd, 2017. The timestamp there is 1:20:17 seconds. And basically, again, you can see that darkness in the skies from those cams, and all the snow and everything on the ground there. It's just very yellow, isn't it? Not getting the same reflection as we normally do back in the day, in the 80s and 90s. It's completely different, wasn't it? It's nice and bright and yellow sun, and now we're getting the darkened skies. And over there, they're getting the same dark skies, aren't they? This is another Alaska cam. Okay? Now, basically, you can see the timestamp there as well. It's 1:23:23 seconds PM. Now, look at the mountain on the left-hand side. Can you see this? This shadow. Now, here on these mountains as well, the snow, you've got that, the sun, our sun reflection. You've got that dark shadow there from the simulator. It's up in the skies. We're all seeing the sun as well. It's very strange. Just very white and grey. I mean, it's just not the same colour as our natural sun was. The dark skies on the left-hand side, both sides, has a huge celestial body. It's being cloaked. Every single day we're seeing these dark skies. And as again, I know I go to the Mexico cams and the skyline cams a lot. And I do a lot of the UK cams in the past as well now. I tried the UK cams again, and they were turned off most of those cams. So, as I said before, it's just basically checking and notifying all the other different cams around the world. And this is what I'm doing. I just want you to see what Alaska's seeing in the skies. Just so evident, isn't it? That everywhere is getting the same reflections and the same effect of what's going on. This also is another Alaska cam, okay, the Volcano Observatory webcam. And basically, again, can you see that yellowness on the mountains, on the snow? Can you see this? It's very, very dark. We're getting this yellow tint again. The very dark skies above, as this device is basically in front of our sun, well, above our atmosphere. So it's basically blocking a lot of the sunlight. Very strange, isn't it? And we're all seeing this now, aren't we? Because behind that simulator, again, if we was able to see our natural sun, we would be seeing it still eclipsing, as this binary twin is in front of it. We would all see it. Huge object that's basically blocking part of the sunlight. Just amazes me how people need now to look up at the skies. They really do. Here's another cam as well, okay? This is a net cam. Same date and timestamp, and it's 1:34, 3 seconds, 2017. Now I noticed something on this cam as well, okay? Reflections. Now can you see those hexagon shapes on the screen there? Now, it could be nothing, but I believe also that these hexagon shapes are off the simulator. So there's a huge reflection. And also, again, it's very, very dark in the skies up there on that cam. Too dark. I mean, the clouding and also the mountain in the foreground there. Everything is too dark for 1:34 p.m. It really is. The skies are just like a greeny haze, and we're seeing this greeny haze on the other side on the NASA Ustream cams. So it's very evident that we're getting some huge celestial bodies that are coming in. There's no other reason for these skies to have changed the shades and darkness and the colorings. We've never seen these before. I've just moved the cam down slightly so you can see that mountain in the middle of the horizon there, and also you can see the snow, can't you, on the ground. You can just tell that basically that we are going into darkness, aren't we? Because no way for 1:34 p.m. should it be this dark. It shouldn't be dark at all. This is what we get when we get the moon eclipsing the sun. Now this is a continuous eclipse. We are being eclipsed all the time. This dark celestial body, the binary twin nemesis, is so close now. It's between us and the sun. It's our turn now. Mother Earth is going to get some seriously bad weather patterns. And it's just going to continue till we get a pole shift. I'm going to go to another image now. This one here is called the Augustine Island cam. Again, over in Alaska. I mean, the thing is, we've got this dimness of the sky again. I'm not sure what this is, but basically, could be anything, couldn't it? I'm not going to comment on it because I'm not too sure what it could be, because I don't want to mislead anybody. But what it is, I don't know. But what I can tell you is this yellow haze on the snow, on this mountain. Just so evident, isn't it? The darkened skies as well. That we're getting some strange skies now, aren't we? Everywhere we go now. I hope I got this cam in focus because it's on the screen. It's very small. Can't zoom it in or anything like that. But again, you can see how dark it is, can't you? It's 13:04, 20 seconds, March 22nd, and basically, again for 1 p.m. over there, and this lagoon cam. It's just very dark over there in Alaska, isn't it? Very red as well. The snow is just very getting these huge reflections in the sky and the silvery haze. Everything is just changing on all the cams. Again, now we're getting some real dark skies, aren't we? And it's quite frightening to see this because before it was just clear skies. We've got a huge object that's up there that's basically it can happen at any time. These asteroids that land on the Earth. I mean, the one that landed in Russia some years back was a sign, wasn't it? Because all these huge pieces of rock are all coming from the same place. And NASA knows where they're coming from. They just don't want to tell anybody, do they? I understand fully that some of the cams are not in HD, they're not in high definition quality, but again, it's so important to be able to view these cams, isn't it? And I'm going to keep an eye on this one as well. Because earlier on today when I spotted this, I noticed an object, but when I come back from work, looking at the cam, it basically had all these black clouds that just basically come in front of it. So again, I'm going to track this cam, keep my eye on it for you to see what we can find. Because they are definitely up there then, celestial bodies, and they're being cloaked by all this technology from HARP and these chems. Every single day they are doing this to basically seek control of us, so we don't, and we are not aware of the truth of what's going on in the skies. Again, on this cam here, okay, it's very dark, and you can see the reflections on the ground. It's just not the same natural lightness in the skies. Now I see two objects. Again, I'm not sure what these are. Here and here. Could be anything, couldn't they? I mean, again, earlier on this cam, they weren't there. They just weren't there in the sky. But now, on this clip, they appear. So I'm going to go to another cam now. But basically, as again, it could be just a natural seeing object. You know, it could be anything. But yeah, just keeping an eye on everything, isn't it? Here again on this cam as well. This is called the Lima cam, the IVE cam. And that's another cam that's over there in the Alaska area. I mean, the thing is, again, we've got the timestamp there as 1:04:41 seconds. We've got these strange clouds, okay? It's here and here. And again, it's just too dark up there in the skies, isn't it, for 1 p.m. Everywhere it's getting this shade of darkness everywhere. And it's getting darker each time, it really is. The clock's supposed to be changing as well soon, in the next few days. So it'd just be very interesting to see that it still stays dark. Here on this cam as well, there's very strange, isn't it? I mean, look at the timestamp again, 13:33. And also that's the 22nd of March today. And we're getting this red ring reflection. Can you see this in the skies? Now I believe this to be behind the chems, this red reflection that's coming on the horizon there. You can see this, can't you, very clearly here. What is going on? Because I've looked at this cam and I've basically changed it in different modes, and it's definitely something that's out there. And also on the land, it's very red, isn't it? Now, I'm not saying anything about this and pinpointing it as to be Nibiru or the binary twin, but it's just outstanding how it's just there, this huge red reflection. And it's red, isn't it? Everybody can see this. And again, last year, this time March last year, I picked up a very similar cam with a very similar object facing west. Now, it's just interesting how it's come back. Now, all them that you can see in the skies there are chemtrails, toxins, barium, aluminium that's being sprayed in the skies. And I believe now is the time to hunt and look at the skies for Nibiru, because I believe it's showing itself now. Is this a huge reflection that's appearing in our skies? Well, I believe so. I believe that we are seeing these huge reflections. I saw reflections on the other video a couple of days ago on the Aurora cams. This red light source in the sky. Just every day we're just checking now, aren't we? Noticing lots of different things. I'm going to go to a different cam. This is very interesting as well. I noticed this, and basically on the cam, they just come into play and then disappear. These pyramid-shaped objects. Now, again, I mean, what are they? Very strange, isn't it? I caught them on this cam, and then they just disappear in a split second. So, yeah, we're just going to try and check and crack every object to see what we can find and basically study it and research it, because, again, I've looked into this, and there is other people that have got images on the on channels that have got the very similar same objects that are up there in the skies. You've got this green one at the top and a grey, black, charcoaly one at the bottom, two gold ones, and another silvery gold. I mean, the thing is, basically, I mean, what are they? Where they come from? I mean, very strange, isn't it? Here's another cam. It's called the Red Dot Cam Hut. And basically this is a timestamp as well for 13:13. And also the temperature region is 40.1 Fahrenheit. And basically you can see that, can't you, in the middle of the screen there? This smoke or whatever it is. It's basically poking out the mountainside. And again, the yellowness of the simulator that's on the ground, that's basically darkening everything up. The skies are just very green and dark, and it's like this on the NASA cams as well, as I said before. This is the Shish Algin cam, okay, and this is over in Alaska. And the thing is, I'm hoping you can see the timestamp there as well, 13:36 and 12 seconds. Now again, okay, humanity will just get used to this dark sky. This is what NASA and the powers to be and the governments around the world want people to get used to, because they are cloaking these huge bodies up there. And again, very dark on this cam, frighteningly dark. You can see how it's just too many shadows up there now. And also the reflection on the snow, it's just very yellow and very dim, isn't it? So now I'm going to go to another image for you. But I'm hoping now that new people that are viewing the channel as well, are noticing we're getting some seriously dark shades of skies. This cam as well is very interesting as well. This is another red dot cam, a CI cam. And basically, again, I don't know if you can see the timestamp up there, okay? Because sometimes when this footage goes onto YouTube, they do take the quality down slightly, so we don't get to see the timestamps and things. But luckily, sometimes we do. We get to see this. So I'm just going to tell you now, okay? March 23rd, 2:01:56 seconds. And basically, I know you can't see any heavy bodies, but you can see how dark it is, okay? Now, it should not be like this now. Spring's coming into play. We're supposed to be getting bright light skies. Now, Alaska is getting the dark shadow side of everything now as well. This is how I pinpointed this on these cams. Very, very strange times ahead. And also, if you can look on the mountains on the horizon there, you will see that pink reflection from the binary twin. And it's basically a time to prepare, isn't it? Because I really just want to get the word out there to everybody, because all you fantastic people that are watching the channel, I just hope that we all prepare for this now. It's very important to get the word out there, because things are just not what the media is saying now. The weather stations have been told blatantly by the powers to be to pull the wool over the public's eyes, to give us telltale stories of what's really going on up there, when really we know the truth. When the veil has been removed up in the skies and we can see the system, and hopefully they will make a big mistake so we can see what's going on. Nibiru is so close to us now, okay, and the Brown Dwarf star is very close too. They keep using this cloaking technology that they built back in the early 50s, 40s. They're using it now every single day. So it's just important to get the messages out there. Here's a chart, okay, of all the volcanoes. So near the Bering Sea now, again, in Alaska. I mean, the thing is, we've got many volcanoes showing there on the screen, haven't we? All across here. They've all got their own names. And basically, these can erupt at any time. And media will keep this silent from us. There's not a lot of people that know that there's a huge amount of volcanoes on these lines. And all over the world, we've got super volcanoes as well that are basically erupting at night time. And these are evident as well in the Mexico cams. So, yeah, it's just very important to get the information out there, to acknowledge and tell people that these huge volcanoes are basically sat there now. They're just waiting to go, aren't they now? There's also a volcano in Cleveland that's on yellow alert right now. So basically I will, again, keep an eye on this as well, see what's going on, because it was on mild alert before, now it's on yellow alert. So NOAA as well are tracking everything as well, the weather patterns and other changes, the jet stream as well. Basically, it's just not working. The whole system is just falling apart, isn't it? And it just proves this as well. It's very, very worrying to see those dark skies on these webcams. Here's a diagram of these volcanoes over in Alaska as well. You've got the lava fire island, okay, and also it shows lots of information. Surface ripples associated with base surges, and block, ejecta, and impact craters, wave cut cliffs, blocky, ejecta, and impact craters. I mean, pre-eruptions. I mean, the thing is, though, it's all there, isn't it? All the information. Where you've got that primary event active through the most of 2016 and 17 eruption. New vents formed during March, 7 and 8 eruptions. Possible vent and zone stream emissions. I mean, it's just checking everything, isn't it? It's all there, isn't it? All the information. It's just searching and finding the truth. Here is another 2 diagrams, okay, of a volcano from a bird's eye view. Now, this one on the left-hand side is a heat source diagram. And you can see the red markings there on the diagram on the left-hand side. That basically shows you that they are active. They could be active at any time, these volcanoes. And again, I'm just going to keep an eye on the diagrams for you guys as well. So I'm going to leave you now, and thank you very much for watching the video this evening. And I will do another video tomorrow for you. And again, just keep an eye on those skies, because we are seeing these dark patches and dark blue skies. I mean, it's gone grey now, isn't it? The blue skies are disappearing. And again, huge reflections from these heavenly bodies. There's no doubt in this now. So prepare, and respect to all of you from Matt Rogers.